Perfect. Card today.
All right. Share my screen.
Yeah, go for it. So hopefully you have all those assignments pulled up in terms of your last one. So last periodization, last coaching and training session, last game plan, last performance analysis. And then from the assessment sheet, if I am needing some areas of clarity or if I have a question, like, you feel free to share whatever you need to pull from that to clarify any questions I might have. So we'll start with the periodization, go to the coaching training session, your game plan, and then your analysis.
Periodization. All right. Is it just showing that other tab? It is showing that other tab.
It's just showing the Learning Center right now.
That's gracious. I literally did this with my other project. It's telling me I have to quit out and come back in.
You need to leave and come back in. That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
I'm going to restart the browser.
Okay.
Goodness gracious. Sorry.
No, no worries. We got plenty of time.
All right, cool.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
All right.
Perfect. Let me see if I need to make you the presenter.
All right, periodization, 3E, share. Is that super small for you?
It's fine.
Okay.
So part of it's just there for you to kind of show me, right, the question.
Awesome.
Are you able to click on your assessment tab?
The assessment tab, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Perfect. Can you show me where you've attached kind of your assessment of your team and players, specifically to the game model, key qualities, and positional profile?
Sorry. I clicked on that, so it came up. I did not include that data. However, I put more information as it pertained to kind of their stages of team development and team performance, more so than the individual stuff.
Okay.
So obviously the assessment, you want me to talk about this, sorry.
Yeah, so maybe, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. You're good, sorry.
No, you go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah, just for context and everything I did, our game, so the 15th week of the season, Tucson's a 2-hour drive. Some drove up, some stayed. High school tryouts were a big kind of problem during this time in preseason training. And some of these players didn't know how to cope with that level of fatigue and how that kind of worked for them and what that meant, what that looked like. In having never felt that feeling before of double dipping into club and high school, I don't know that they were ultimately prepared. Majority of our games are in DPL summer tournament. In terms of game model, you're starting to show a better understanding of the principles and sub-principles. We cycle through the game model in various attacking, defending, and transition topics. We kind of have to stick to as a club. and go through each of those. So some of those are joined in different areas of the field. So an attacking topic can be in either third of the field, depending on which one we're hitting. Obviously, the one we focused on in all of this was really more so than, it looks like this got cut off, by the way, so apologize about that, was the attacking, finishing the attack, also defending, trying to prevent the opponent from building up in different areas of the field, probably more so progressing into the middle third, into the second third. Those were the real moments of the game that we're focused on in terms of our game model, the phase of the game, the attacking, defending portions of the game. Those were the real big focuses going into the game plan day. Yeah, and it looks like it got cut off there. So when I pasted it in here, yes. So those topics are obviously here at the top. Attacking, draw the defense, switch point of the attack, collective defending, direct pressure, set the trap to prevent progression forward. What does that trap look like? And then finishing from wide areas, and that's where, again, the sessions highlighted there, and then the games are there on the right side.
Yeah. In terms of the topics that the objectives that you picked for your sessions, what information, data, assessment did you do of those players to know what their starting spot was and maybe where you wanted to get them?
We try to hit a metric of somewhere around, I'd spoken, I think, in one of my assessments about, 40%, success. Defensive success rates have been higher for us. Obviously, I think a lot of teams don't really, I mentioned it in one of my previous assessments, a lot of the teams we play against, it's just high press, high press, high press. And so, for instance, like in our defensive topic, leading into that week, the collective defending, we tried to look at how many times groups were able to bypass our block of the 7-9-11, the 6-8-10 as a defensive unit, how they could progress past those players, specifically further back beyond the 6, where they're going into our back line, where it would be more indicative of breaking into the last part of the middle third or the beginning of our defensive third. So we really focused on success of what does it look like for us? Are we preventing the opponent from building up, specifically by stopping them from progressing? Are we forcing them sideways, backwards? And then a little bit more on the higher end going, yes, it was more successful because we won the ball maybe. So that was one way we tried to collect data on this defending topic, especially within the realm of teaching something new, like defending in a mid-block, defending lower on the field where we're trying to force the ball into one area. Are we forcing it into the center, into bad pass? Are we forcing it into a wide area where we want to trap it? And so depending on which one we were really focusing on. So if it was the mid-block one, are we forcing those players to play passes into the wide area or play it in the center? And were our players applying proper pressure in the right identified moment while keeping that compact shape? And then if pressure was broken to one side, could we shift, could we cover and prevent their progression forward? That's where we started with our data.